But I put a post on a screenshot of a page from my book, and it goes into what I learned in the Marine Corps and what I have taught ever since then about the difference between leadership and management. And as I left here today, it's got like 45,000 views.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like 45,000 views and 1,000 likes, and it's been shared like 400 some times. So it struck a chord. So I'll tell you my definition after you tell me yours. Do you think there's any definition, any difference between, does a leader have to be a manager, and is there a difference between management and leadership? It's the age old, I mean, if you do a Google search, leadership versus management, you'll get like 25, 50 pages of articles going back to the 50s. So your thoughts?
This is one of David's favorite questions.
I'm passionate about this one, is that I think that in practice, so is there a difference between those two things, is the first question you asked. Absolutely. They are different skill sets. And that in this day and age, in most organizations, in most contexts, if you're going to succeed as a leader or a manager, you need to be doing both. You need to be inspiring people and investing in them and replacing yourself and growing your team and talent and all of that and everything that leadership encompasses. And your credibility and ability to get things done relies on people's ability to trust you. And that is a function of how well you manage, how well you manage yourself, how well you manage your time and the team and the tasks and all those things. So how good's your follow through? How well can people rely on you? Those are functions of management that we don't think about sometimes. So I am very much a fan of it is an and. The only people in this day and age who can succeed as pure leaders in that definition tend to, they are the CEO and they can hire all of the management that they need. I'm going to just live in the world of vision. Most of us can't do that. Particularly, I know that listening to your show today, you have many aspiring leaders, frontline leaders, mid-career leaders.
Yep.
And if you're listening, you've got to lead and manage well.
Yeah, well, that's a superb answer. There's no daylight between what I believe and what you just stated, David. My very brief definition is you lead people and manage things. Right. And then I go into explain, you have to have both feet, one foot on each side of the street, so to speak. I do think at the lower levels of all sorts of leadership, you could probably get by for a while on charisma and just attitude and excitement and enthusiasm. But I don't think anybody will go far as a leader if they're not at least an adequate manager.
Right.
A manager of processes, time, resources, focus of effort, and all that. So there is no daylight between us. The thing that I find that I think that what resonated on this article that I posted on LinkedIn is so many people are saying, yes. And this is exactly what I'm not seeing from my leadership team. They are managing us as if we are unemotional, unfeeling numbers on our roster. And of course, you both know as well as I do, or better than I do, that never works out well.